Hello, my love. Welcome back to another episode of Sexy and Healing with Yoli. Okay, today's podcast episode is going to be a quick, boom, reality check. It's going to wake you up. And that's what we love to do here. We love to do that here. If you watch my reels, there's reels where I'm like, this might trigger you, but you're meant to hear it. Why? Because, my love, this is the only lifetime you're going to live in this lifetime as exactly who you are. So I'm going to give things to you blunt and honestly, and yeah, honestly, right? Um, so you can take it and make the best out of this life and truly live it to the most. Okay, to the most. So let's get right into it. Okay, today's message that I intuited, because I'm an intuitive energy healer, so I do everything very intuitively. I call in my higher self, source, God, whoever you resonate with, to give me a message that everyone here is meant to hear. So today's episode is on how you're weighing your own self down. Like you're bringing your own self down, but it's easier to blame others. Okay, let me break this down for you. We live in a society where if we're feeling angry towards someone or even towards ourselves, we usually want to put the blame on something else or someone else, right? I am like this because they did X, Y, and Z to me, and that's why I'm like this, right? Whether that be like a parent, a family member, a friend, a partner, ex partner, whatever it may be. We are so used to saying the reason I'm like this is because of them. The reason why I'm not healthy is because of the government, right? We love to also blame the government for a lot of how we choose to live our lives, right? The reason why I'm going through this is because of the government. The reason why I'm going through this is because of this person or that person or X, Y, and Z. And I know that's so much easier to do than taking full radical responsibility for your own shit. I know it's easier to point the finger and to blame everybody else for your own shit. But I'm here to tell you that taking radical responsibility for your shit and for how you're feeling and how for your life is going is only going to make you even 1,000 times better as a person, as a human being, as an individual, and you're going to actually be able to create what you desire instead of being over here just blaming everyone and wondering why you still don't feel genuinely happy, why you still don't have all the things that your soul truly desires. Okay. By blaming everyone else for your own shit, you're literally only bringing your own self down. You're bringing your own self down even more because you're also allowing what's going on outside of you to dictate how you feel and to pretty much have control over your feelings and your actions. When in reality, the only person that should be in control of your feelings and your actions is you. Literally you. When someone does something to you, right? Someone like hurts you really bad. And trust me, I know I've been through this. I've had to learn all of this, but it's been absolutely life changing. That's why I am sharing this with you. When someone does something to you, right? Let's say like you're going through a breakup. In the beginning, I get it. It's like, F them, they ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. Trust me. I know. But if you continue to let that anger that you have towards them carry on for so long and just live in your body, in your mind, in your soul, you're allowing that person to pretty much have power over you, right? Like you're literally saying, I'm going to give you the power to make me feel this angry. And then what happens? Then we literally are going to live with that anger for so long. We may try to be like, no, I'm over it. But then if you see the person or someone asks you, right, like, oh, how do you feel about your exes and that? And you're still like, F them, da da da. You're still holding on to that anger, right? You're still holding on to that anger. Or someone who did something to you maybe when you were younger and you're still like holding on to that. You're allowing them to have some type of control over you, over your emotions. And what this happens is it holds you back. It completely holds you back from really opening up your heart and being your true authentic self. Because you're still holding on to that piece of anger, resentment, whatever that may be from that one situation and that one person. And technically saying, you know what, if I feel angry at this and that, you have control over those emotions. But it's no, fuck that. Fuck that. We're not here to let other people have control over how we feel or how we want to live our lives. Right? And that is only keeping you down and weighing you down. They're not weighing you down anymore. They're not even in your life anymore. They've been gone. They're not in your life anymore. You're allowing their memory, the things that you went through, to stay, and you're allowing yourself to weigh yourself down and bring yourself down. Because they're not even there anymore to give you shit or to tell you things. You're the ones still holding on to it. Right? So what does this create? This then creates a life that feels like you're like repeating the same shit. Even if that person, like I said, is not there anymore, you're still feeling like you're weighing yourself down, like something is so heavy. Right? Or another example, how it's like, oh, I'm not healthy because our food is like filled with a bunch of shit in it. There's nothing to eat anymore. I'm gonna just complain and blame the system, right? Like I know I get like, I'm sometimes like, damn, what the hell? Like I'm tired of these ingredients in our food. Trust me, I know. However, it's on us, right? It's on you to take responsibility for your health. It's the government is not going to come stand in front of you or the system or the president or whoever you're blaming for whatever you're going through and say, you can't do da da da. You can't be healthy. You have to eat this. Shove this down your throat. No, they have the food on the shelves. If you decide to buy it, that's on you. You can go to like a farmer's market and get something healthier instead of going to like Safeway. I don't go to Safeway anymore. That's why I'm saying Safeway, because Safeway to me is like not the business. Whatever. I said what I said. But it's really like, if you want to be healthier, those are your own choices. Right? You can blame the food industry, the this and the that. You like 100%, right? Like you can be pissed off about it. Trust me, I get pissed off about it too. But they're not like holding your hand and telling you, hey, you have to buy this unhealthy ass product and you have to go home and stick it in the microwave and eat it. That's your choice. That's literally your choice. You can say, you know what? Instead of buying this unhealthy ass product, let me buy something that's maybe a little more pricier, which scares a lot of people. But let me tell you something, that a little more pricier is telling your mind, your body, your soul, your energy, I am worthy of this. I am worthy of this. I love myself so damn much that I'm willing to spend a few more dollars on me and my health instead of, no, I'd rather eat this shitty food, complain, it's cheaper. So then I'm saying, like, I'm not worthy of better. You're literally creating the energetic field because, okay, we all have an energetic field. We're all energy beings. We radiate energy. Everything radiates energy, right? This rose radiates energy. This computer that I'm speaking into radiates energy. Like, everything has energy. So we're all energy beings. If you don't think you're worthy enough of something better, then you're going to continue to attract shitty shit. If you're like, no, I am worthy of something better. Maybe right now you can't afford to spend fucking $50 on a nice steak, but you know what? Instead of getting the $5 steak, I could get the $20 one. Right? And instead of throwing it into the microwave, you can actually grill it and make it nice. You have the control to uplift your own self. To uplift your own self. To take responsibility for your own shit and not give your power away to everybody else or anyone else or any other situation or anything else outside of you. Because if you feel like you have all these like intrusive thoughts, right? You like talk bad about yourself, this and that, right? You might bring your own self down with your own words, right? But then it's like, yeah, because of blah blah blah, that's why. Or like I've met people who are like, I was just born like this. You weren't born like this. I'm sorry to call you out. Like, sorry, not sorry, but you weren't born like this. You were programmed to become this. But guess what? You have the power to unprogram that shit too. You have the power to unprogram that shit too. If you were programmed a certain way, you went through all these things, but you know you deserve better. You know you desire more. You know there's more to this life. Then it's time to start taking radical responsibility for what you choose in your day-to-day life. What you choose in your day-to-day life. Am I going to keep weighing my own self down? You're weighing your own self down and you don't even realize it because you're so used to blaming everybody else for your own shit. When you start taking radical responsibility for your own shit and say, hey, you know what? Okay, this and this happened to me, X, Y, and Z. This person did this shit to me. Yeah, F them. But guess what? I'm going to take my power back. I'm going to take my energy back. So I'm going to uplift myself. And that also comes with understanding that if you allow someone else to dictate and control how you feel, your emotions, what you consume, you're essentially, without even telling the other people outside of you, you're essentially like giving them permission to have control over your energy. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy because if we say, no, I'm tired of holding my own self down because I'm allowing others to dictate how I feel. I'm going to take my power back and say, okay, I went through this, I went through that. Okay, there's these TV shows online or on the TV. Like, for example, I used to watch reality TV a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I used to love reality TV. And, like, not like the, like, I used to love, like, Bad Girls Club. Like, what is it, the hip hop one? I forget what it's called. I don't know if they're still on. Jersey Shore. Like, there was so much drama in these reality shows. So much drama, so much anger, so much, like, right, like, what is it called, cattiness. Like, someone was always fighting somebody, someone was always angry at somebody, like, so much drama, like, to another level. And I remember after watching the shows, I would feel so drained, like, so drained. And then I would also be kind of mad. Like, I would go around, like, kind of pissed off and kind of mad. And I wasn't even in the damn show. But I was allowing myself to consume that. And that was making me weigh my own self down without even realizing it. I wasn't even realizing it. And I remember one day, I was like, I am sick and tired of watching these people just fucking fight all the damn time. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. And I, like, made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to be consuming that shit anymore. And I stopped. I completely stopped. I haven't watched reality TV in years. I was like, I can't. It's too much. So I completely, like, cut it out. And I felt a huge difference in myself. Like, huge. In my energy, in, like, my emotions. Like, I felt a huge shift. Right? I could have been like, I'm angry because I'm just angry, right? Without even realizing that I was consuming things that were infiltrating, like, my emotions and getting me all wound up and just from, like, watching the show. Right? And I could have been like, oh, it's, it's the people on TV. They shouldn't be showing this stuff. Why are they showing this stuff? But then I'm still watching it, right? Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I chose to not watch it anymore because I started, like, making the connections of, like, okay, this shit is, like, really, like fucking with me, because every time I watch it, I always kind of feel pissed off afterwards, right? I kind of made that connection. But now, like, thinking about it, it's the same thing with, like, when we blame others for how we choose to feel or this and that. If I was to say, like, oh, it's because it was mostly all on, like, MTV, VH1. If I was like, oh, it's MTV and VH1's fault for showing that, but I'm gonna keep watching it. But I'm gonna blame, like, the TV producers and all them for all the drama, but I'm gonna keep consuming it. Then that's my fucking choice, right? Then that's me allowing the show to then kind of have control over my emotions and shit. But then I'm blaming someone else of, like, yeah, but it's the producers. They shouldn't be allowing that, but I'm gonna keep consuming it. And then I'm wondering why I'm all pissed off and shit. Or looking at it and saying, okay, they're purposely putting all this drama in there to emotionally trigger me. And since we're all energy beings, I'm going to pick up on that energy, and that's going to transfer into me and into my life. And I might get pissed off at somebody for no fucking reason just because I was, like, watching this show full of drama and cattiness, and I'm kind of already I already picked up on that, and it's kind of it's like already like consumed me. So I'm actually going to take radical responsibility and say, you know what, this isn't good for me. This isn't going to help me up level or grow in any way. I'm turning that shit off. Do you see the difference? The difference between I'm going to keep watching it, but I'm going to just blame the TV show. Or, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility for my own shit. And this TV show is just not doing it for me. I'm going to turn that shit off. And, you know, I'm going to do what I have to do for me. Right? We all have that choice. We all have the choice to blame or to say, you know what? I'm actually the one grabbing the damn control and turning it on and putting it to that channel. Right? Like, they're not over here like, bitch, you better watch our show. So this is why when I say, like, you're bringing yourself down and you're weighing your own self down without even realizing it, is because you have the choice to pick up that control and watch that show, or you have the choice to not pick up the control. You know, you have the choice to buy the shitty food and then complain and then just like be pissed off at the food companies, but you're still eating the food. Or you have the choice to say, nah, this is not it for me. This is not what I choose to put into my body. Right? You have the choice to say, I am angry all the time because my ex did this to me. Or you have the choice to say, you know what? Thanks to that, I've learned so much. I've learned so much, and I'm going to take that as a lesson. I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to grow and become a way better version of myself. You have the choice. Okay? You have the choice, my love. Which one are you going to choose? Option A or option B? I'll leave that up to you. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. I'm a little out of breath. Take what resonated. If you need to come back and listen to this, do so. I love you. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day.